You can save someone from drowning. And my daddy's a minister and he says, son, if your sermon is good, sometimes you can save someone's soul. Well, I've never really been the type of person to ask for help, but if I needed some saving today, trust me, you all would know. But I won't be sending out an SOS message or interrupting your regularly scheduled programs. I won't be putting anything on Facebook, on TikTok, on social media, anywhere, not even Instagram, but instead you'll find me on a stage, usually with a piece of paper in my left and a pen in my right hand, my mouth to be wide open and a vein poking out of my neck. My eyes will be shut tight as I focus on every single breath. Just to make sure that my lungs have enough capacity to create words that defy the laws of gravity and swirl into a vortex of knowledge, causing supernatural catastrophes. And while this poem ain't no tragedy, there just might be some casualties if you're not prepared to battle me. But if you're feeling froggy, you can jump. But my poems are not for tricks, and they certainly aren't for chumps. I do this for a reason. I write this for those of you with terminal diseases. I write this for those of you who want to learn but you lack good mentors and teachers. I write this for those of you who work so hard to create change, you get frustrated but you still maintain. I write this for you. I write this for those of you who want to earn love but don't know that it's already given to you. I write this for those of you who don't have answers yet one is always being forced from you. I write this for you. Been battling poetry until my ink bleeds black and blue. I'm just a superhero, y'all, with a cape made of metaphors, trying to use my words to simply save you. And yes, at some point in time, I may need a little bit of saving, but I've been investing and paying into my bank of poetry account for a little while now, so I can afford a little misbehaving. But I'm not in the game of playing with people's minds. And yes, y'all, some of the words in my poems do rhyme, but I've been doing this for a while, so honestly, it just happens sometimes. And yes, memorization will make any of these poems good. But if I had them, I would pick up my book to read my words to make sure that my messages never get misunderstood. Like I told y'all earlier, I do this for a reason. And this gift, it is not temporary. It does not change with the seasons. That means I can spit fire while the sky is hot. Or I can cool it down while the water is freezing. And if words, having power, isn't something that you believe in, then I will spit on these fingertips, reach out my palm and turn this event into an altar call, and I can start saving all of you heathens. Because you see, I care about your futures. I care about your destinies. I care about your legacies, and I want y'all to know my name. I want you to look up in the sky and say, is that a bird? Is that a plane? And I look down screaming, no, it is poetry. And I am a poet, a social agent of change, piecing letters to words and words to sentences and sentences to sounds. I can leap over metaphors in one single bound. I am powerful enough to spark protests for equality in ghetto communities. I even talk slicker than some of these politicians that create policies that grant rich people immunities. You see, y'all, I didn't choose to be saved by poetry. Poetry chose me. Poetry crept inside my mama's womb and poetry started tickling me. I've been speaking in rhythmic patterns since I was in grade 3, and I will continue till I'm through. So UNCF, who am I? I'm just Tony Keith, a simple superhero with a cape made of metaphors, trying to use my words to simply save me.